This is the Malibu Van 640 LE camper van in its 2020 guise. Now for 2020 a number of features have been introduced, the most exciting of which is the option to have lithium batteries for the habitation battery, or lithium battery for the habitation battery. So that will allow a great deal more range for the vehicle. I don't know if range is the right word, because range is the fuel tank, but more time you can spend in the vehicle. Another feature, it's now got this branding with the lighting display around it as you come in. The lights are on at the moment, but as you leave the van you might want to turn the lights off, or indeed you probably would want to turn them on, and on leaving you may want to throw your rubbish out. So there's the bin, grab the bin and stick that in a bigger bin. You see somebody's already been using it as such. Now on the right hand side we've got this step up. Now the step is there for, well, there's a number of reasons why the step's there. The first reason is because we've got technical materials related to the heating and the electricity. Also obviously the bit that where the front end of the van joins, there you go, there's the cab, there's always a step here. So if you've got a chassis which has been manufactured specially, you don't have to have it, but in a camper van like this, the chassis would put on an extra, what, 25-30% or plus of the, I don't think it's even possible actually when I think about it. It would be a very expensive thing to do, but that's what they do with motorhomes, and that's how they manage to get a flat floor throughout the van. Now this step up here, however, does have the benefit of being able to use the underfloor as storage, and this is what I did earlier. I opened this up and you can see down there you've got a lot of storage. That could come in handy. And the catches are the same catches as are used in the sellers on the really expensive motorhomes. Now up here we've got storage in the bulkhead, although they now do other vans where which has got rid of this and gives more headroom for the driver and passenger. I mentioned leaving the van earlier, so there you've got a couple your features which shows you how much electricity, how much water, and indeed you can turn the radio on or up by using this, like that. Also, I won't turn, it's come on, so I won't turn it on because the music might start coming out and then I'll have to do the whole thing again. And you can turn the lights off from this, like that. And there's your heating. I'll give you some of the details now of it, because I've got the thing here now in front of me. Sorry. So, can you see that? No, you can't. Right, here we are. Okay, so this is its gross vehicle weight, 3,500 to 4,000. Length 635, width 205, height 259, and the rear bed is 196 by 90 or 183 by 102, and you've got 2 or 3 sleeping places. So what it says here is the advantages of this model. So it says it's a comfortable layout with big double beds. It's got a large living area. It's got a big fridge with a separation. It's got a flexible 3-in-1 washroom, the largest in the category. It's got a very high hanging space, wardrobe I should say, and it's got a space at the rear, and it's got space for 2 11-kilo gas bottles, and it comes at a price of 47,900 euros, which is the price in Germany, which includes 19% value added tax, and that was all written in French and not German. There you have two burners. Another interesting thing in the sink, although I don't like the camper plug, as I've mentioned in the past, but I do like what they've done with this, because it's one that you can put at various heights. You see, you can put it like that if you don't want all the bits getting in there, and I guess the water will go out, but the hopefully some of the bits won't. I can pull it out completely. There's your cutting board, which you might want to use to cover the sink with, or alternatively you can store things up there, or you can cut vegetables with it, or you can use it for throwing at people. Depends what you want to do. In the drawer here, nice wide drawer with a divider, and as I mentioned, hanging space here. And for a van of this size, it is pretty large. Above that is a three-way fridge, and in here is the toilet. You can get your little bit of storage there. Now, one of the advantages of this type of washroom is you can hide the toilet under there. It's got 3 positions. I was talking to somebody who, a viewer who bought one recently, and said there's absolutely no problem with the 3 positions of the toilet. And another feature he talked about was the fact that this doesn't have a shower curtain, and shower curtains are a bit of a nuisance. They stick to you, when they touch you, they stick to your body, so it's that's quite a good just to have the plastic thing. Let's come inside here now. So you can see there's plenty of room in here, aided by the fact that up here we've got the roof light. Oh, sorry, you can't see that because I've got the camera in the way. I'll try to do it a different way. There we go. I got the space up there. Corner sink, fixed. I prefer fixed sink. A bit of storage down there. Not a lot, but a little bit. A number of vans are these days using two-way, let's just say electric fridges only. They're still using the gas here. Now, we've got this division here, which is an option, but we'll see that better when we go into the back. But you can, the step is you can use that for storage as well. Lift up. The lockers are recessed, allowing plenty of room in there. In the corner they've got these nets, so I suppose that's okay for placing, storing shirts or something like that. You can see what's in there. Now this is clearly designed for people to sleep lengthwise. 196 centimeters. Now, if you can fit happily widthwise, I would suggest you got the smaller van. That's my opinion. Save a bit of space on the outside. Depends how you feel like managing, because you get a smaller van 40 centimeters shorter. It might be easier. There's not much difference in price though. I've got to point that one out. It's more of the parking and this type of thing. This door. Well, show the door. I like that. That's really easy. Really super easy. Let's go at the back. or if you want, you can get these matching chairs and table to go inside. Right, another feature for 2020 is this divider shelf thing. They called it a double floor, but it's not a double floor. Which could come in handy. It will of course block your access to that cupboard in there. And down there we've got the boiler. This is the cupboard for the gas canisters. 2 will go in there. So that gives an idea of what the van looks like from the back. Oh, Fiat Ducato's now started putting this thing on all of them, so you can't force this more than 160 degrees. I think before it went further back. I think, I might be wrong. Okay, so you've got the gas exhaust hookup, and there's the toilet cassette goes in there. Fuel. Okay, so I hope that was interesting, and since I think I'm just about the only person here now, I'll come in and turn the lights out. And you know why the lights are still on? Because it's on hookup as well. That's why. Okay, Malibu van 640 LE.